Hello, you're watching Daily News on Allnews Nigeria. I am AKPABIO. Here are the headlines for today. Tinubu signs student loan bill into law. Senator AKPABIO hopeful of victory as he visits Tinubu. SOWORE says Nigeria yet to have real democracy. Welcome back. Now the news. On June 12, 2023, while Nigerians celebrated the 30th remembrance of MKO Abiola, which also doubles as Democracy Day, President Tinubu shocked the masses as he signed a historic bill into law, the Student Loan Bill. This act has never happened in the history of Nigeria. Tinubu said it and he did it. Remember that he stated this during his campaign, assuring Nigerian students that they would get free access to loans. The bill, which passed second reading at the House of Representatives on May 25, 2023, was sponsored by Gbajabiamila, Speaker of the 9th House of Representatives. The law makes provision for funds to be domiciled in the Ministry of Education and will only be accessed by indigent students of tertiary institutions. The law is to provide access to higher education for indigent Nigerians through interest-free loans from the Nigerian Education Loan Fund. Now, here are the 5 things to know about this law, which is meant to make education accessible to all. The Act provides an interest-free loan for indigent students in which beneficiaries will only pay back the exact amount they collect. The Act offers loans for poor students seeking higher education in public universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education in the country. The Act enables all indigent students to have equal rights to access the loan without any form of discrimination arising from gender, religion, tribe, position, or disability of any kind. The loan shall be accessible to only indigent students studying within Nigeria and is for the payment of tuition fees alone. The Act states that there shall be the creation of a Nigerian Education Bank with the aim to offer education for all Nigerians in matters pertaining to loans. Now, Nigerians are ecstatic about this new development, Tinubu signing favorable bills for the masses. Many are having second thoughts and giving Jagaban a benefit of the doubt. It is safe to say that Tinubu, in 14 days in office, has done more than Buhari in 8 years. We might as well observe and enjoy the ride. Tinubu's tenure seems not so bad after all. Just saying. In other news, the leading contender for the position of Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, on Monday, June 12, 2023, met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the State House in Abuja. The meeting was also attended by Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, who the president appointed to lead a committee to resolve the leadership tussle for the position of Senate President. At the end of the meeting, Mr. Akpabio said he was hopeful of victory as he enjoys the support of over 90% of people supporting the choice of the party. The former Akwa Ibom governor has been adopted by the ruling party APC as his candidate for the Senate President seat in today's election. Also speaking after the meeting, Mr. Uzodinma said he and other APC leaders hope that Mr. Akpabio would be adopted as a consensus candidate for the position of the Senate President at the election venue in the Senate chambers in Abuja.
Well, substantially, we are looking for a substantial consensus. And by the number of people and the effort we have put in place, it is our hope that tomorrow it may even be a consensus event. But to the glory of God, we pray for that. And at the same time, hoping that should we go into an election, AKPABIO acceptance as of today cuts across the political party we belong. Other political parties, there are also some same minds who are interested in the development and the progress of Nigeria, who also understands the need to safeguard democracy as being practiced in Nigeria today. And they are in sync with our preferred candidate. AKPABIO is going there to create a win-win situation for members of the parliament. He's not going there to be a dictator. He's going there to work with his colleagues. He's going there to work in synergy. Collectively, they will reason. Collectively, they will plan. Collectively, they will deliver the dividends of democracy to the Nigerian people. It is about Nigeria. It's not about individual. And he's a man, too, that has a track record of performance. You recall his performance as the governor of Akwa Ibom State, and when he came during the 8th Senate, he emerged, even as a first-time senator, he emerged the minority leader of the Senate. That is a show of confidence by his colleagues. And I think that he will do that, which he knows how to do better this time around.
Although the APC, which has the majority in the Senate, has adopted Mr. AKPABIO as its candidate, at least 2 other senators from the party, Osita Uzunaso and Abdulaziz Yari, have vowed to challenge Mr. AKPABIO for the position. Mr. Uzodinma said there was a high probability that other aggrieved aspirants in the 2 chambers will step down before the election and support the consensus candidate of the APC. Meanwhile, the outgoing president of the Senate, Ahmad Lawan, has agreed to work for the emergence of the Senator, Godswill Akpabio, as Senate President. Finally, on the news, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, in the 2023 general elections, Omoyele Sowore, has said that though June 12 is Nigeria's Democracy Day, in honor of late MKO Abiola, Nigeria has not yet attained real democracy. Sowore said this on Monday as the country marked the June 12 Democracy Day to commemorate the 1993 election won by Abiola but was nullified by the then military leader Ibrahim Babangida, who also arrested and imprisoned Abiola, leading to untimely death. It will be recalled that in 1993, as the president of the University of Lagos Student Union Government, ULSU, Sowore at a press conference in Lagos tackled Babangida and the military junta he led to immediately release the remaining results of the watershed June 12, 1993 presidential election, which just adjured the best democratic election in Nigeria. Sowore noted that Babangida did not, however, listen, and his office was consumed by the first struggle that followed. Recall that reacting to the seizure of the election results in 1993, university students under the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, broke their silence on the impasse over the presidential election as they called on Nigerians to resist forces bent on extending military rule. And that's it on today's news. To keep up with All News Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. We'll be back with more news updates. Until then, stay tuned. I am Okweyemi Olugbemi. Do have a lovely day.